Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome and thank you all for watching. If you like, subscribe and share. And what an awesome Sunday today, right? It's a good Sunday. I think football season starts today. I can feel the fall just brewing. I just love the fall. I don't know. I just started liking the fall actually, so that's crazy. So I love my Sundays. It's a time to reflect, cook, and share some info with you. So that's what I'm going to do today. So today I'm talking pricing, and that is the price it costs to live in an assisted living facility or group home, right? Today I'm going to go state to state. I will talk from amenities, services, and what the home offers collectively that sums up the total price of the monthly rent, right? Once again, I'm gonna do this as brief as I can. I like to be informational without adding the unnecessary, because sometimes that's all we need. And me personally, when people don't get to the point, I start feeling like it's pointless, like what they're saying. But that could be, probably I maybe have ADHD. I'm not sure. That it could be that, but I'm working on that. Hey, I don't know, but that's how I feel. So I always like to be quick and informational, opposed to just go running on, right? So let's delve in on that note, right? Keep in mind that there are a whopping 50 states that all offer these services, right? I'm going to talk about the national rates as a whole, right? And because I came to find out, like, as through research, that they are about the same, with the exception of a few states that are less than the national average. Mississippi is one that starts with $3,836 per month, opposed to the national median, right? The national median is 5,511, right, for assisted living. It may be less cheaper for residential care, but maybe 300 to 1K less or so, and that's a big maybe. Like it's a lot of differences why it will cost the price that it costs, right? A lot of different reasons. That's what I mean to say, right? So then you have Louisiana at 2,946 per month, Wyoming at 3,642 per month, Alabama at 3,696 per month, Georgia at 4,152, Utah at 4,165, Kentucky at 4,168, South Dakota at 4,205, Arkansas at 4,253. And South Carolina is at 4,295. Those are the ones, like I said, once again, those states that I named, those are the ones that have the lowest rate per month for assisted living, right? Or residential care homes. The other states I did not mention is at 5,000, right? And that's the medium. That's the 5,000 and up per month, right? And that's the medium rates that I named. The 5,000 up. That's for the rest of the states, right? So I just named probably like around 7 states, and that's really it. Keep in mind, again, this varies for many reasons, right? And for residential care, about $1,000 less than those rates, right? It can be more. Like, I know of some assisted living homes that actually charge 10K a month because the location and their amenities are out of this world, right? Of course, one being in Manhattan, right? New York. Who would figure that, right? So let me start off by saying, right, nationally it costs 65 to 120K a year or more for a single person to live in an assisted living or residential care home. That's annually, right? 65 to 120K per year for one person to live in an assisted living home, right? And of course, this covers the entire cost of the individual's rent, which includes their food, utilities, the payment to the staff that takes care of those wonderful individuals, right? Transportation, and other amenities, of course. Of course, it's dependent on like location. It's a lot of different factors that, like I told you, that will sum up the price for, you know, each owner that charge what they charge, right? Of course, depending on the location, like I said, the individual's needs, right? And what that specific home or facility has to offer, right? The list of amenities and the services provided will be stipulated in the lease agreement, and it should always be stipulated in the lease agreement. Always be stipulated in there, because, you know, that will cause a problem later on. You know, back on documents, right? So recently there has been a rise in cost, which the national median is now roughly like 5,665 or 5,700 a month. That's now the national median, that it has went up, right? And I'm going to tell you this is why. This is solely based on this, right? Like I spoke in one of my prior videos, the turnover rates for DSPs, home health aides, and other care workers are an ongoing issue. So in order to keep workers, owners are paying their employees more. In turn, the rent has increased nationally. So that's why you see the increase. So when you have, and this is a very important one I'm going to say, owners, when you have quality staff, please pay them well. If if your finances allow you to, please pay them well, and if you can't, because you are just starting out, I know how it is just starting out and everything like that. And I understand that part, but be as hospitable as you can to them until you can compensate them accordingly. They are the ones that keep the business going. A lot of the owners that I know, they can't even be there, at that, at their homes or, facilities. They can't be there. And which is right, that you're an owner, you have things to do. And that's the whole point of having staff. So, treat them well, especially you have good ones, if you have some good staff, hook them up, even if it's kind words, you know what I'm saying? Like some kind words, just to, keep them going, because it is a hard job. It is a hard job, period. You know what I'm saying? And if you know. So residential cares, the individual, I'm going to talk about how they pay, the forms of payment, right? So in residential care, the individual pays a monthly rent like a typical apartment, because they are generally renting a room, right? Which, with the exception of a number of add-on care services, right? Hence the reason it's called assisted living. So, you get where I'm going with this. So, the add-ons will be things like bathing, eating, and medication management. Assisted living and residential care can be paid in a variation of methods, right? So, one is their personal bank account. And keep in mind, everything that I'm going to name, they could be combined too. Methods, personal bank account, I said, right? Savings funds or public sources like Medicaid, Social Security, and that's Social Security benefits. And that really depends on if that home takes that. It depends. It's a lot. I'll talk about that another time too. Social Security benefits, like I said, right? Some even pay through pension payments, retirement account savings, right? And it may seem high, like the prices that I named, and it seems steep, right? Especially that $10K a month in Manhattan, and a $5,000. People's like $5,000 a month for rent. Yeah, so it may seem high, like a high price, but you have to put some things into perspective, like the level of care, the amenities. It's a 24-hour operation, right? Plus, you want your family member to have the best care possible, which is what, we will be providing at Serene Life Now, right? Not only the best, but the most reliable, most genuine care, and a company that takes pride in their staff and services they provide for your loved one, right? So think about all of that, right? And this is a growing business. This business is a growing business, and it will continue to grow because people are living much longer, right? These days, and they need to be taken care of, right? And this is a multi-billion-dollar business, right? Multi-billion-dollar business, and it's extremely lucrative, right? But owners, once again, I'm gonna talk to you specifically. Owners, listen to this, right? The quality of your property is also an important factor in valuing an assisted living facility. you have to remember you are combining specific care along with residential living, which is the whole business model, right? You are not just renting a room to someone, okay? Hence the reason why it costs like that amount a month. It's expensive. So you're not just renting a room to someone and that's all. You know, you're providing care and renting a room to someone. So that's a whole different level, which like I said, that's the business model of it. And also, like I said in my last video, right, about this, I'm still talking to the owners, right? Also, like I said in my last video about documentation, compliance with licensing requirements and accreditation standards can definitely influence the value of your business, right? Operate your business at high standards. Comply with the state. HCBS, like I said last week, DBHS, right? And do what you have to do to keep your business at high standards. Even if you have to reinvent, redo, renovate, you know, keep going with it, you know, and keep it at high standards, right? Take care of your clients, take care of your staff, you know what I'm saying? Take care of your home. Make sure everything is up to par, you know what I'm saying? So when licensing come and everything and their family come, they're like, you know, this is a beautiful home. You know what I'm saying? You don't want a raggedy home. I don't want my loved one in a raggedy home. I know I don't. So with that being said, I think I cooked the meat and potatoes and I only gave you the recipe today, right? And I gave you state to state, and I didn't give you specific states, so I said as a whole, right? So what I hope that my viewers got out of this today is the different rates that is paid to live in assisted living facilities or residential care homes in different states, right? The ways it can be paid and the importance of understanding that you are not just renting. You know what I'm saying? You are caring for someone's loved one. So let's do this right, y'all. Let's do it right. That's what I made this whole channel for. I really did. It's not for no views, anything like that. Whoever's watching. Whoever understand. Whoever knows, you know. And the people that know me know this is my passion. And I do not play around about my individuals, whether it may be I'm working for another company or for my own company, you know. I have even gotten people fired for mistreating individuals. If you know me, you know what I'm saying, right? So with that being said, next week my video will be on individuals' rights. Very, 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 very important. I know I say a lot of things that I talk about is very important. This is on that list. This is on that top 5 list, you know. And then I named in one of my videos the top 5 list, individuals, their rights, right? Well, okay, I hope everyone is enjoying their day. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this. You know, if you have any questions about this video, my other videos, you know, or just have a question for me, email me, serenelivingnow@outlook.com. And that is serenelivingnow@outlook.com. Thank you again for watching and have a blessed day. Bye.